Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you another Pokemon TCGO match. Pretty short one today. I just haven't really known what I feel like playing the last week or so. So I just threw together a deck with Caracosta because it's a terrible card, but it looks fun. I tried to use it back when Noble Victories first came out, but I think there were some problems that didn't really work. Something was broken with the card. I don't remember. So we tried again, and it does work now. You see, I'm playing Blastoise with it. I thought about going with Kyurem instead and experience shares. That might actually have been better, but just went with Blastoise, and I'm going to mulligan 3 or 4 times there. My opponent mulligans a couple of times too, so he's not going to get a whole lot of extra cards. And one of the biggest problems about playing a deck where you have a fossil who's supposed to attack is that the first form of the fossil is not a basic, so you can't start with it thanks to our terrible fossil mechanic that we've had with black and white. So yeah, that happens. It also means that I have to pretty much start Squirtle or Keldeo. I probably should have probably started with Keldeo, but I wasn't sure that I wanted to play it down. I definitely should have, though, especially in Unlimited, where turn 1 Night Spear is a thing that can happen. But it ends up not mattering a whole lot. My opponent has a Darkrai, and I get to go first, so I'm safe. I am going to rush in here. Now, this deck, I play Keldeo just to get me out of tight spots, but he is not supposed to be the main attacker. It's supposed to be Caracosta, but Caracosta is giant pain to get going, so sometimes I need a sponge or I need something to switch me in. So I have a couple Keldeos in here just for that. I don't go for a supporter here because I have a rare candy. If I get something that'll give me a Blastoise, I could have a turn 2 Blastoise. And look at that, I top deck a Blastoise. Of course, when I'm playing a crappy deck that is awful, even with a turn 2 Blastoise, that's when I get it. And then I get a handful of energy. So looks like I'm just going to attack with Keldeo. You know, I'm not going to not use it if I have it out there. I don't have enough energy to one-shot the Darkrai, so I'm going to save the other two just in case I need them for something else, and go ahead and Secret Sword for 110, which will force him to bench something or lose. His first turn, he just attached a Dark Energy and passed, and for whatever reason, that made me really worried because he had like 10 cards in his hand, so I decided to end him. It does give him some more basics, though. I don't know if he had any and just didn't play him down or what. But he's playing an Umbreon deck, which is cool. Umbreon is awesome and my favorite. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to beat him, but it does worry me when I see that because I know one of them has Shadow Shutdown that just discards all your energy if you get double heads. And I don't play energy retrieval in this deck because I have a giant fossil line taking up almost a third of my deck space. Not quite a third, but still a lot of deck space. I do get the cover fossil there, so I get a Tortuga down. And as long as I don't get end, I will have a Caracosta and a couple energy to go on next turn, so that'll be good. Here comes Umbreon. I checked to see which one it is. It is the one with Shadow Shutdown, which is bad for me. And it does have automatic confusion as well. So that's going to be annoying with my Keldeo. I'm going to have to retreat it here probably. I'm checking my discard to see if there's anything I want to junk arm for, but there's really not anything good in there. So I'm going to just go ahead and attach the energy instead. And then go for the Oak and get some more cards. So luckily I hit 2 water energy here. That's what I needed. It is going to let me manually retreat Keldeo and then go in to Caracosta and attack. I only do 80 damage though, but I do get to discard an energy. So he only has a 3-card hand. If he doesn't have an energy, then I should be okay. I can take him out next turn. But if he does, I'm going to get confused again, and then I'm just going to have to use Keldeo. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I think initially he puts the energy down on Darkrai, and then he realizes, that he can't retreat while it's on there, so he's going to take that back and end up putting it on Umbreon, and then just going for the Confuse Ray again. Because he had the Dark Patch, so if he would have had that energy, he could have actually Night Speared me that turn, and that would have been bad. But he goes for the Confuse Ray. It just confuses me. I do flip heads, so I don't take any damage. Carracosta has an ability that every time you get attacked, you flip a coin, and if heads, you reduce the damage by 50. So that's pretty cool. Gives him, if you get one heads, it gives him effectively 180 hit points, I think. Not sure how much HP he has normally. But I go for an N here and completely whiff on energy. So that's cool. I don't really have anything to do, so I'm just going to go for the attack, hope to land it. Luckily I do. I flip a heads. It's going to take out the Umbreon, which is nice. That confusion is going to be really annoying, so I want to try and get an energy and rush in for another attack if I can. And at this point, all of the Darkrai's are going to go down. They've both been secret sorted. So they both had 110 damage, which means a Crunch or a Secret Sword will take them out at this point. I'm really more worried about another Umbreon more than anything else, just because Confusion is terrible for this deck. If I can't get... it's just bad for the deck because it makes me attack with Keldeo, which is good normally, but that's not what this deck is about. I want to try and use Carracosta. So it looks like I flipped... no, I didn't attack. I flipped a heads on the attack, so I only take 50 damage instead of 90, which is cool. Means if I flip heads again, I'll survive. Kind of unlikely, but it could happen. You never know. I go ahead and I believe Ultra Ball here for another Carracosta just to get it down. Gets the card out of my deck. And hey, look at that. There's a Water Energy. I also get a Super Rod, so I believe I check my discard to see if it's worth using yet. Maybe not this turn, but okay. So I only have 2 waters in there. Don't want to use it yet. I would rather wait. And I don't need the energy, so I'm just going to go ahead and Secret Sword for the knockout here. Pick up 2 more prizes, and things are starting to look good. I've cleared his energy off the field. I have 2 attackers powered up. And I just got my gold potion off of my prizes, which is phenomenal. It can help that Keldeo stay alive. Even after this Confuse Ray, I'll be able to get all that damage off. I really do think gold potion is the better ace spec in Unlimited, just because of Junk Arm. Junk Arming for gold potion is crazy good. And Junk Arming for computer search is just discarding 4 cards from your hand, 5 if you count the Junk Arm. Which is not that easy to do. So I pretty much just put Gold Potion in all my Unlimited decks. But I'm going to go ahead and heal off here. I do have the Catcher, so I can Catcher in that other Darkrai and take it out. Just thinking if I wanted to use it. I decided I do. May as well keep the Keldeo healthy. And then I believe that I dropped the other one, and at that point my opponent just concedes. So that's going to be the match. I know not my best one, but whatever. It's something to watch, right? And it wasn't terrible. It was a fun deck at least, and it wasn't a total blowout. There was some thinking involved, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Check out the links in the description, and I'll have more videos coming your way shortly. Thanks for watching, guys.